Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room. Just adjusting my camera. It seems kind of low here this morning. How are y'all doing? I have my coffee in my Disney mug. Love, love, love this mug. Got this mug when I was on a Disney, not a Disney trip. It was a Stampin' Up! Trip, but we went to Disneyland. It was, I don't remember the year. I'm gonna say it was probably 2016, something like that. And a few of us demonstrators went to the Disney park. We were there for an onstage convention, and we went to the Disney park and we got to ride the rides and we went into one of the gift shops and we all picked up this mug. And a couple weeks ago, hi Peggy Ann, hi Jen. A couple weeks ago, I attended an on-tour event with several demonstrators in my area, and I was so thrilled to see one of my fellow demonstrators that was there with me that day, and we had so much fun riding the roller coaster and everything, and she was using her mug at the on-tour event. So a lot of us have loved this chalk art mug, and you guys know me, I love to feature my mugs here on Facebook Live. Whoa, the birds are out in my yard this morning. Oh, they're fluttering by my window. One time I did a video, you guys, and the bird actually ran into my window and you could hear it. I played the replay for my husband and you could hear the tonk as he ran right into my window. It was such an interesting morning. Anyway, okay, I'm going to put my coffee down. We're going to get started. We're going to make a cute little bag today that I haven't played with these dies before, and I've had them for a while, and they're carrying over into the new catalog, so I'm super excited about that. Hi everybody that's joining. Hi Tammy, hi Bet, hi Melissa. Thanks for joining me. Okay, we're gonna flip the camera and get started here. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just straighten up my camera. Just bear with me for a second while I get you flipped here and straightened up. Boy, oh boy, the birds are really visiting my yard today. Maybe they want to be on my video. Good morning, Angela. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so what are we playing with today? We are going to play with this stamp set called Dress to Impress. This stamp set is in the annual catalog and it is carrying over, and it's been on my wall for a while and I haven't had a chance to really play with it. One of those that I guess I just overlook. I don't know, but it's so beautiful and I love it. It has Happy Mother's Day, Be as Bold as Your Lipstick. There's a lipstick image. Look at the high heel, isn't that cool? Hello, Fabulous. Kindness is always in style. Look at this one. Life is short, buy the shoes. Yes, absolutely. And it has these beautiful little backgrounds here, so you can add color to the perfume bottle, color to the lipstick, and as well you can add the background color for the flowers. So the stamp set is beautiful in itself, but the dies that go with it, they really knock it out of the park. Let me show you. These are the dies that you get. Well, it's not bundled actually. I think you have to, these are separate purchases, but I think you're going to want the dies. Absolutely. So they come in 2 packages here. This one is the purse that I'm going to show you how to make. It's super easy. We've got a stitched length here. We've got our little lipstick, the heel, the perfume bottle, a label. I love little button dies. Look at these. You get to 2 different sizes. You get this awesome little label punch here, or die, and these are the little fasteners. I'm going to play with those today. So let's get started. I have for you some stuff already cut out, and let me just bring in my pieces here. So I have the 2 pieces. So when you go to make this purse, you have to cut out 2 of these, okay? So I've cut it out of crumb cake cardstock, and I'll hold it up close so the camera can focus. You can see all that beautiful stitching on there. So I've got 2 of those. Another thing I want to show you before I get started is I have a piece of Designer Series paper, and you guys have not seen this paper before because this is something that's coming, you guys. This is a little sneak peek. So this paper, Designer Series paper, is from the brand new annual catalog that is coming here on May 4th. Now, if you don't have a copy of this, let me know. If you don't have a demonstrator in Canada, let me know. I would love, love, love to send you this copy. Or if you live local, you can pick it up, whatever works for you. But this catalog is going live May 4th, which is next week. Oh my gosh, such exciting news. But this paper is something even more exciting. It is I can show you the paper. I have the package here. There is 48 sheets in this package. And I have been loving this paper, you guys. And you have poor service. I just got a flash on my phone here. If I die, I will come back. I promise. If I lose it all together, I will come back. Okay, so this paper, there's 48 sheets. It's a huge stack of paper. And the way you get this is as a hostess free item when you host a party. Now, if you've never hosted a Stampin' Up! Party, I invite you to host one. We can do a virtual party from anywhere across Canada. Your guests can get a packet. They can get a packet of supplies, and they can make the cards on a Zoom call, a private Zoom call. And then, of course, they're going to fall in love with stamping just like you and I did, right? And when they purchase through your link, your party link, you are going to qualify to get this paper for free. And there's so much, I can't even hold it all in my hands here. So it's double-sided, 48 sheets. The pattern I'm going to use today is this beautiful leopard pattern, okay? So you get 4 sheets of each design, and there's 12 different designs in this paper. They have never, I don't remember anyway, had a paper selection as a free item before. So this is really exciting. And you're probably wondering, well, how did you get it? Well, I got it because the month before a catalog goes live, if you are a demonstrator, you can pre-order, okay? So we are allowed to order during the month of April. Demonstrators can order these products so that we can get started on our classes and all of our demonstrations. And I just love, love, love that perk of being a demonstrator. So I have here a piece of this pattern paper that is 2 1/4 inches long by wide by 12 inches. Okay, so I've just cut a little strip. So let's bring in our pieces for our purse. So you're going to need 2 of these, and they're going to go together like this with a bit of tear tape. But I want to put my paper on. So what I'm going to do is put my silicone mat underneath my piece here, and I'm going to bring my paper and I'm going to put it across my die like this. So you might as well, I just want to put the paper on before I fold it up. It'll just make it easier. So I'm just going to flip this over. I'm going to add a bunch of glue to the back. Just going to come across my die here and just press that down, making sure it gets stuck real good. And then I'll just grab my scissors and I'm just going to snip it. I'm just going to trim it off like this. Trim off my extra pieces. Like that. And this one's got glue on it, so I'll throw it out. And then I just continue on with my other side. So here I've got my other piece here. It's going to go across. So we got to put our glue on here so we can continue the pattern. I'm just lining it up so that it will be straight once I put the purse together. So let's put our glue on the back. You could do this with any of your paper, your designer series paper. So I'm just going to lay this right here and I'm going to come across and lay that down like that. There we go. And then we'll trim off the ends. Easy peasy to add a little bit of that strip of designer series paper to your project. You could emboss this. You could actually use the die to cut out designer series paper. But I kind of wanted mine to be crumb cake. So with just a bit of a pattern on it. So now we're just going to reinforce those score lines. So I'm just going to fold and use my bone folder here and fold all the score lines. When you're making a box, you definitely want to have nice crisp lines. There we go. And the little tabs at the bottom. So there's one side and the other side. Just reinforce that. How's everybody doing on this Monday morning? Did you have a good weekend? We had a great weekend. I got lots done here in my craft room. I got things done around the house, always good. And today, can I share with you? Today is my son's birthday. He is 25 today, and he is coming home for supper. My son Andrew, if you've never heard me speak of him, he is, I'm so proud of him. He is a recreational therapy aide at a nursing home here in Calgary, and he loves his job. He loves working with the seniors. And he pretty much, we only see him really on the weekends because he lives with his girlfriend downtown. And he's coming home tonight for supper. So Andrew has had a year. You guys know all the situation with the nursing homes and everything, but he has rocked it. And I'm so super proud of him. He's fully vaccinated. So he got his Pfizer vaccines in January. So he is good to come home and visit. And I want to tell you tomorrow morning that I will not be live at my normal time because I have my appointment as well for my vaccine tomorrow morning. I'm super happy to have got a vaccine appointment for 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And the vaccine is downtown, so I have to drive. My husband's going to drive me. So I won't be with you tomorrow morning, but that's okay. I'll be back again on Wednesday morning, my normal time. So I hope you'll join me. So I'm just putting my tear tape on here as I'm chatting with you. And if I'm missing your comments, I will come back to you, I promise. Okay, so I'm putting 2 strips on this big flap here because I want it to stay put. There we go. And that's that side. Now this side, I don't need to put it on the big flap. I just need to do my skinny flaps here. So let's move my bone folder out of the way. Just gonna put the tear tape along the edge. And you can tear it. I was using my scissors, but you can tear it with your fingers. That's why it's called tear tape. So we're going to put that like that. Okay, so now all we have to do is burnish it. Just press it down, make sure it's stuck good. And I like to use my take your pick tool. Come in here and lift up the wax and peel off all of those little bits. Once you get it lifted on one end, it just peels off really easily. So here we go. We're just going to expose all of that amazing glue. The tear tape is super strong. It's not messy. You don't get it all over your fingers. And it's perfect for doing boxes and treat bags because they're not going to fall apart, right? You can put treats in them and you don't have to worry about things falling apart. Okay. So I've got that done. Let's go ahead and put this together. It's super easy. I'm going to take this piece in my hand here and I'm going to come down here and lay it on top of this flap. And we're going to press that down. Now I have a long piece, right? Here's the long part of my purse. So now I'm just going to fold over this edge and bring up the other side, whoops, to meet. Okay, so let's do this on camera so you can see. So we're just bringing this up. And we're just going to line up the edges, press it down, super, super easy. And then my 2 tabs that I have here that have glue on them, I'm going to fold those in, and then I'm going to fold this piece down. It's got the glue. And then I'm just going to fold this part up. How easy was that, right? To make this purse. Now, this purse can be 2 ways. You can have it where you gently squeeze it here and the insides, they are creased, and I've got cardstock with paper over top so it's extra thick. You can have it like that and have a nice little this kind of a shape purse, or you can let those little wings fan out and have a wider, different style of a purse. So we're going to do that today. We're going to have a wider purse with the sides because, you know, ladies like to have a big purse so we can hold lots of stuff, right? So we're just going to set this aside for a second. And I'm going to bring in my other pieces. So the long die, the long skinny stitched die, I'm going to show you on my die cuts here. This one here and these 2, I went ahead and cut 2 of them out to make my little arms for my handles for my purse. So this is crumb cake. I was going to call it crushed curry. Crumb cake, and I'd use some gold foil to cut out my little tabs. And this is how they fit. They're super easy, guys. All you have to do is feed them through. Okay, so I'm just going to actually just slide it through like that. So easy. And then to hold it in place, I'm just going to put a little bit of tear tape right here. You can see on the other side here how I've already got the tear tape on there. So let's do that. Let's grab my tear tape. Now for this one, I'm gonna just tear a little tiny piece. And we're gonna put that right over top of the clasp, little buckle. There we go. And you can take your bone folder and you can gently curl this cardstock, just like, you don't want to be too forceful, but I'm just adding a little bit of a bend in it so that it will go onto my purse nicely. There we go. So let's peel off our backing and we'll put our little handles on our purse. So I'll peel all 4 of them off. I'm so excited that this die and the stamp set is carrying over and we can continue to use it because it's one of the ones I can't believe I haven't used it very much, and I can think of all kinds of different purses now that I want to make. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put one of them on this side, and then I'm just going to gently curl it and put one over here. Oh, I just love how this is coming together. Okay, so there we have one handle. Let's flip our purse over and we'll put the other handle on the other side. Like that, and like that. And again, that tear tape is definitely going to be nice and sticky. It's gonna stay put. There, just gonna hold it in place for a second. And there we have our little purse. Now the rest is decorating, right? So we're gonna just, let me lay that down here. In your die set, you've got this shape, which I think is fantastic. You can use this for all kinds of different projects, but I went ahead and cut that out of Blushing Bride cardstock. And from the stamp set, let me grab my stamp set here. There is a stamp that says, "Hello, fabulous," right? There's also Happy Mother's Day. You could do that one. You could do Kindness is Always in Style, or you could just leave it blank. I've seen some videos where, or some photos on Pinterest where they've taken the pocket and they've run it through an embossing folder. You could cut the pocket out of the same gold foil and make it embossed. There's like so many ways to do this. Okay, so let's just clean up my little bit of mess here. And we're gonna bring in Hello Fabulous and some Memento ink. Put my die back so I don't lose it. All right, so we've got Memento ink. I'm just inking up that Hello Fabulous, and we're gonna stamp that right onto the Blushing Bride pocket. There we go. And I also went ahead and cut out, there are flowers in this set, and there's this one, there's a double flower and a single flower, and they're just regular die cuts that have just the edging. So I cut 2 at a time. So I've got plenty of them, you know, so for future projects, when I open this up, I like to have lots of die cuts ready to go, right? So I've got all of these ready to go. And the beauty of this stamp set is it's photopolymer. So I can take my stamp and I can ink it up, and then I can just stamp right over top. And I always like to put something behind so I can see where I'm stamping. So we're just gonna put this on top like that. So there's one flower. Let me show you what the other one looks like. The other one has a double flower. So it's this one. So we're gonna just ink that up and you can stamp over top. There we go. Okay, so but we're only gonna use one flower, but I just wanted to show you how they all stamped. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna bring in some blends and color this one. So I have here my, what do I have? I have Daffodil Delight, Light Flirty Flamingo, and Old Olive, both dark and light. So let's color our flower. I'm just going to use some Flirty Flamingo on the edges here. Really quick, you don't need to take a ton of time to color. You can make it super fast. I'm going to use a little bit of Daffodil Delight in the center. I'm going to use some Old Olive on the leaves. This is light Old Olive. And then I'm going to take my dark Old Olive, and I'm just going to put a little accent up through the center of the leaf like that. There we go. So this is going to sit, this flower is going to sit on the edge of the pocket like that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there, and we'll put that flower there just like that. Now, when I go to put this onto my purse, I'm going to put glue on 3 sides. So down the 2 sides and along the bottom. Just because in case I want to stick something really fun into the pocket, it'll still be open at the top. So this is just going to sit here like this. You could also put it on dimensionals. It would make it pop out a little bit more and give you a little more room if you wanted to put something in there. But there is the front of my purse. I just love the little buckles. And I want to share something else with you. Another thing you can do. I grabbed some scrap tissue paper. We all have scrap tissue paper, right? This is just regular gift tissue. And I'm just going to take a little piece of it like this. And you can stamp your tissue paper. So I'm going to use my flowers and I'm going to make floral tissue paper to go. Whoops. I'm running over some plastic here on my chair. Okay, so I'm just going to do some random stamping of these flowers all over my tissue. And we'll just, there we go. And the stamp set also has our little centers. So it has, let's grab the bigger center. And I just need to grab a little block here. And we're just going to stamp the inside just to add a little bit of color to our tissue paper. So there we go. This would make a fantastic birthday gift. You could put a gift card in here. You could put, oh my heavens, all kinds of stuff. Hand sanitizer, perfume, lip balm, all kinds, tons of stuff. You can also use your blends on your tissue. Now you could, if you really wanted to, this is a really special gift bag, you know, maybe for your mom or your sister, your best friend. You know, you can decorate your tissue as much as you want. And for today, I'm just going to do it all out. I'm going all out. I'm actually even using my blends on my tissue. There we go. So then you can take your tissue and you can scrunch it up. And you can put that down into your gift bag and everything is matchy-matchy. So you can customize your own gifts, make as many of these as you want to. It's not just a feminine gift bag. It can also be a masculine gift bag. Use masculine colors and masculine buckles and, you know, like omit the flowers altogether. You don't have to do that. Yeah, Peggy Ann, thank you so much. Thanks, Jen. The tissue paper, you can do as much as you want. You can stamp it even more. You could use our background stamps to stamp tissue paper. So hold on to your tissue paper, recycle it, and use it with your stamping. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me today and letting me share this awesome little project with you. This is a stamp set that I think would be a fantastic one to add to your collection. Especially with Mother's Day coming up. This will be a great little gift to give to your mom or your mother-in-law or your sister or your friend who is a mom. We all know wonderful moms in our lives, right? That we can celebrate. Fill it with candy. Doesn't have to be an expensive gift, but when you make something pretty, people know that you put your heart and soul into stamping, and I really think that handmade gifts go a long, long way. So let me just flip you around here. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I have some fun projects to share with you again this week. I love joining you here every morning at 9 o'clock. It sets my day. And yeah, oh, you've never colored it before? Yeah, you can totally color it. Color it with your ink pads. And yeah, you know what I used to always say? I haven't said this for a while. Oh, it's nice to see you too, Renee. Thanks for joining me. If it doesn't move, you can stamp on it. You can stamp anything, right? So I hope you like this little project. I hope you'll come back and join me again tomorrow. Oh, no, sorry, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm getting my vaccine tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. I'll get my left arm so that I'll be good on Wednesday to join you back again. Maybe I'll pop in tomorrow when I get home. I'm not sure what my day is going to look like tomorrow or how I'm going to feel, so I'm just going to leave it like that for tomorrow. So I'm going to go get my vaccine and do my part for the world. Take care, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day and you'll join me again on Wednesday. Bye-bye.